Oh, we are live. Welcome everybody to the Hound Sports Podcast. Thank you to all those who's tuning in on YouTube, if there are any right now. I am the Rev Watts, joined with my fellow co-host here. You want to give it up, Mr. Mello?
Mr. Mello, what's going on,
Al
man?
Bundy.
What's up with it, everybody? Thanks for joining in. It's gonna be fun today, man. I finally got something good to talk
Feeling
about.
Feeling good this
today,
week?
You know
It's the past month. It's been kind of shitstorm for you.
Man, shit to talk about, but
4-week losing streak.
Damn,
back get a W.
Get a couple dubs.
Got to sleep good. Got to watch the Sports Center that night.
Don't you sleep better that night when your team wins?
Most definitely.
Man,
always.
It's a good feeling, man. It's a good feeling. Yeah, man.
You know, nobody likes going to bed losing.
Right. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun today. We got a lot to talk about.
Definitely a lot to talk about, as usual.
As per usual.
You know.
I mean, you know what? Let's fire up.
Fire that shit.
I'm about to do that. Let's
fire up. Man. You do that.
Man, let's take a little time. Let's take a little time to just, fire up.
Fire up.
Mm-hmm.
Get it started off right.
Hey, you know what?
It was a good week.
It was.
NFL, obviously. Your team won. My guys won. Cowboys and Raiders. Both W's. Looking good.
Back on track.
Teams played like they did last year. We'll give everybody the promise.
Yeah, I think
and
both
all the hope
teams
this year.
I think both teams played like they needed to win, and they both did. So
it helped that we played the Niners.
Yeah. Oh, I know. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get to that slobber knocker.
Yeah, we got a game tonight too. We got the fucking who is it? The Dolphins
the Dolphins and the Ravens.
Dolphins and the Ravens. Who you got?
I got the Dolphins.
Dolphins?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Dolphins tonight, man.
I'll take Ravens.
Well, all right, we'll see what it is. All right, I got 5 points on that. Yeah. I got 10 points on that.
10?
10. I got 10 points on the Dolphins.
I don't know if I want 10. I think I'd rather just take 5.
All right, we'll do the 5. I want my 5 back from last week then.
Yeah.
5 points.
Dolphins. There was another thing that you said something last week.
I called them the Rankies.
The Rankies. And I should have took that 5. I didn't.
No, I think you won that 5. I think you won that 5.
I won that 5.
You won that 5 on Verlander.
On Verlander, but I should have took it because I remember you said because you asked. You said the Rankies, and I said, did you just call them the Rankies?
I completely denied it.
And you denied it. But I didn't want to take the bet.
Should have. Even 10 points higher. Well,
anyway.
Speaking of a good week.
Let's get into this review here.
Let's do what we're here to do. Let's review the NFL, man. On Thursday, it's odd to start off this one usually, but on Thursday, man, what a fucking game. We had the Raiders and Chiefs come down to the wire. Raiders took it 31-30, and we'll get into that a little bit more later, of course. But what a fucking game.
What a fucking
Hey. We're back, baby. We got then speaking of the Ravens, we had the Ravens losing to the Vikings 24-16. Didn't see that much at all that day. The Saints and Packers. The Packers had the Saints going there for a little bit. They almost messed up my parlay card. I thought that was like, no, it can't be. And then Drew Brees came out and did his thing, won him the game. The Jets Dolphins. That was a game right there.
Jets Dolphins,
yeah. Dolphins came back, won it fairly late into the game. It was a good win for them, especially Jay Cutler going out, Matt Moore coming back. As a matter of fact, weren't they down like fucking 3 tugs or some shit like that at one point? I'd have to check the box score, but yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the Dolphins were down at least.
Yeah, they scored 17 points. They scored 17 points in the fourth quarter to come back and win the game by 3.
You're right. They're down 21-14.
Jeez. Yeah, man. So shout out to the Dolphins for that. And that's why I'm going to win 5 points tonight. We also had the Panthers and the Bears. Yo, the Bears beat the Panthers and didn't score an offensive touchdown the whole game.
Yeah.
Let that simmer.
Jordan Howard had a cool day, though.
Let that one simmer.
I like that. That was good for my fantasy.
I had Dixon. Dixon, yeah,
Who?
6 points. The tight end for the Panthers.
Well, you know that guy's from fucking Oregon. He played for the Ducks.
Did he?
Quack, 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 Mr.
I'll take a
Ducksworth.
Pac-12. I'll take a Pac-12 kid. Moving on to the Rams shellacking of the Cardinals out over in London town. 33-0.
London town.
Over there in London, eh?
Over there in London.
Hello, Governor. As a matter of fact, we were talking about England earlier and all the cities we can name off the top. Shout out to Portsmouth and Everton.
Portsmouth, Liverpool. What else was there?
Beatles.
York.
We also had what was going on that day? Also, Bills Bucks.
Fuck the Bucks. You know what, man?
Yeah, I'm with you,
I sat Jameis Winston and started Tyrod Taylor this week.
Motherfucker scored.
Tyrod Taylor had 22. Jameis had 29. It was an extra 7 points. But everybody was talking all week about his shoulder was all bum and this and that.
I started.
And now Russell I don't know if I should start Jameis or keep Tyrod in there against the Raiders.
Don't do that.
Because,
don't do that. We had the Bills beat the Bucks anyways, 30-27. We'll get into the next week Raider game. We got the Jags over the Colts, 27-0. We got the Titans, 12-9 over the...
Yeah, what a game.
Yeah, we'll just not even say who they beat. The Cowboys rolled the Niners.
Better believe it.
Rolled them. 40-10. Man, that was an ass whooping.
Hey,
that was an ass whooping.
That was a historical game on the bragging rights scale. We'll get into that in a little bit.
Yeah, I will. We will. I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
We got the Steelers 29-14 over the Bengals. We got the Seahawks 24-7 over the bootsy ass Giants. We had the Chargers doing us a favor and beating the weak ass Broncos 21-zip. Trevor Siemian is garbage.
You know what I can't understand?
What pisses me off even more we lost to them.
They tuned us up like they were fucking world beaters in week 2, and I was like, God damn, the Broncos are for real. The way they been since then,
I feel it, bro.
It's supposed to be canned soup.
Oh, man.
Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. Broncos, y'all suck. Don't ever go and score 0 points.
Against the LACs.
The LACs crip walking on you.
We had the Patriots over the Falcons. 23-7. Falcons are Super Bowl hangover or what?
I just never thought they were that good.
I feel you.
I feel like they were.
What I say about Matt Ryan? I think I said it here on this same motherfucking podcast. Look, we don't have to go back and fact check me because I've been hitting on a lot of shit on this motherfucker lately. All right, I said Matt Ryan wasn't shit, and he ain't shit.
The MVP is not shit.
He's not shit right now.
Yeah, well, what is Derek Carr compared to Matt Ryan?
We're going to get to where that is. All right? We're going to get there. We're going to get to where Derek Carr is going to be compared to where Falcons are at. What the Falcons? 3-3? Yeah.
Let me know when Derek Carr wins the Super Bowl or let alone a playoff game. Not a Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. All right.
Get to a Super Bowl.
I'll let you know when he blows a fucking 20-point lead. The Redskins over the Eagles. I was thinking you needed the Redskins to kind of at least.
Yeah, we did need the Redskins to fucking win, but they didn't do it. So
let's talk about that because when are we gonna really? I mean, we're gonna talk about the Eagles a lot, so we might as well just a little bit now. What are you thinking, man? What are you feeling? I know you. Yeah, I mean, let's be realistic. Like Carson Wentz is looking solid. Everything's looking good. I mean, you think they're the favorites right now to win that division, or?
I mean, based on their record, they'd have to be. They got 2 games above us. They're 2 games up on us right now.
Right.
You know, but it's a long season. You know, we play them twice still. You know,
and they play the Redskins again.
They play we play the Redskins coming up this weekend. But we play the Eagles.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
We play the Eagles twice, which I think will, no doubt, I think we're gonna beat them. We'll take the lead by the end of the year. You'll see the Cowboys on top of the division. We had a couple rough weeks to start the year against the Rams and the Packers, but that's behind us. We've been looking good. Even though we've lost, we haven't looked bad in our losses, you know.
Well, except the
Broncos lost.
Right.
You know, that's any given Sunday. That was just anomaly. We just trashed that game.
I got you.
But like I said, our losses to the Broncos, not to the Broncos, to the Rams and the Packers, we look quite good. we just kind of defense just kind of gave it up there in the fourth quarter of those games. But
so do you think you guys will be able to? You guys will, I mean, pull out. I mean, really.
I don't see the. I mean, unless the
all
Eagles
you gotta really
win
do is
out,
right? All you gotta do is really.
I don't see the Eagles finishing the year on top. I believe the Cowboys will repeat as division champs.
Well, they're looking really good right now. Carson Wentz is looking like an MVP almost the way he's throwing the ball.
So is Dak Prescott.
Hey, so I mean, yeah,
Dak Prescott actually is. He's got a higher QBR than Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz is throwing.
So QBR is the real quarterback stat.
Right. Carson Wentz is throwing tugs, bro. Carson Wentz is throwing.
Don't give me that shit.
He's throwing tugs. I'm just saying he's throwing touchdowns out there. He's throwing touchdowns as much as I'm not tooting the Eagles. Fucking, I'm not on the bandwagon, but I'm just asking because y'all got to play him, right? And they fucking 6-1. You know what I'm saying? And what are y'all? Fucking 3-3. 3-3, right?
Yeah.
Well, like you said, you got 2 games, I guess.
Here we go. We get the quarterback numbers here. Damn, number 1 in QBR. I'll take a guess. It's a top-rated quarterback this year so far.
You just said Dak Prescott.
No, I said Dak Prescott's higher than Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz.
But
Alex Smith.
No, Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson.
Rookie with the 80.8 QBR rating.
Wow.
Second would be Dak Prescott at 78.1. Third is Carson Wentz at 72.7. So the little 6-point difference there, that's quite a big difference in the QBR rankings.
There's a couple other stats that you're overlooking, like record and touchdowns.
Record. You're right.
I like QBR and all. I
can't deny record.
I like numbers and all.
But
I'm
talking about quarterback skill. You want to talk about MVP?
I said Carson Wentz. I just said Carson Wentz right now. He keeps it up. I mean, QBR is not gonna not give him the fucking MVP. His record, his touchdowns, so his wins. If he beats you guys twice, it's. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm saying if he does.
You wanna know?
He's playing like this.
Shout out to Tony Romo, who is in the top 10 all-time greatest seasons of a quarterback
without a Super Bowl.
Yeah, the Super Bowl or not. Wait a minute. David Gerard is in this list.
David Gerard? Jacksonville?
All-time greatest seasons according to the QBR. David Gerard is number 6. Tom Brady has the top season, 2007. Remember that year?
Yeah, man. Those numbers just prove to me that stat don't mean a motherfucking thing.
Well, it do. It's efficiency.
Yeah, but a lot of
people it accounts for your individualism. It doesn't account for like the team around you. It counts for what you bring to the table. Yeah, you know what I mean. This is what he's bringing to the table. It doesn't account for guys dropping the ball. It doesn't account.
David Gerard is one of the most underrated quarterbacks of all time. Isn't you telling me right now?
Apparently, numbers don't lie on that shit. I can't argue that.
I'm not even mad at that.
I don't care. David Gerard, whatever. It's cool.
Well, you know what? Well, you're on y'all. Let's talk about y'all game. I mean, it's really kind of
good. The steamroll that I predicted was going to happen.
You did.
You know what I love too is that they all thought it was going to be a close game, because they've been having these close games. They've lost all their games before this week because they haven't won one. So they lost all their games by I think a combined score of 13 points altogether.
I thought you.
And then we just steamroll them by 30, put them back in their place, let them know who they really were, bottom of the barrel feeders. You know, Cowboys got back on track. Zeke got back to doing his thing. I told you the Kobe factor in there. He got that game. He got this game up coming against the Redskins. He gonna ball out again this week. Come on, let him play. Let him play. I don't want to come back fucking the next podcast be talking about they screwed us. They screwing us because they suspended my mans again. I don't like it.
And I bet must be nice to beat the Niners too, right?
Oh yeah. Right. To get into that to the Niners, you know, we thoroughly we marched down the field all day on a whip. They did not look like the team that was competing the previous 6 weeks or 4 weeks, however many weeks.
I agree. It was snooze fest,
and it was nice. It was very nice. You know, on the scale of the Niners and Cowboys rivalry going into this week, the Cowboys and Niners were 17-17-1 all time. So now the Cowboys are 18-17-1.
Nice.
And we got one game advantage on them.
Now you got that. Yeah.
You got the bragging rights.
Got the bragging rights.
They were up there. They pulled.
What a rivalry then. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
you know what I mean?
That's including playoffs and all
think
that.
of all the great players that
But
play
you
for
wanna
those
know
teams.
what
What a rivalry. I mean,
really
17-17, that's some real...
17-17, that's
some real rivalry shit right there. One up every time.
We played 36 games so far. 35, 37 games, I think. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. 36. And to beat them, just to have that one game until we meet again, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
You know?
And it's a steamroll. That's how we've been living. We've been living off their ass whooping too.
We beat them 2 times in a row. We've won we won 5 out of the last 6 meetings against them.
And for the record, we're gonna get a Niner guy on here eventually. We're gonna get somebody on here to defend them this season. We'll do it.
Cowboys are
we're not gonna just shit on everybody.
We're 5-2 all time against them in the playoffs too.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So when it really counts,
we don't want to just shit on them every day. I mean, yeah, we do, but we're gonna give them somebody an outlet eventually to come on here. Talk some Niners.
What we did was no different than what we've been doing all year, except the Denver game. The Rams game, like I said, Rams and Broncos game, we went into halftime with double-digit leads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We did this week too. We going into the double-digit lead. We should have, rightfully so, against the Niners.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So what I've been seeing from them is they've been looking good. They just ain't been able to hold together in the fourth. And with the Niners scored late touchdown in the fourth quarter, which I didn't like.
Mm.
You know, but all our touchdown drives, maybe we had 2, 3 third downs on our touchdown drives. We were just steadily marching it down the field. Zeke had a big day rushing, caught a screen pass for 70-some yards.
Yeah, Zeke was killing it that day, bro.
You know, I said Kobe factor.
That's that Kobe factor. If you don't know what the Kobe factor is, then I don't know what to tell you. Find out.
You might not be old enough.
You might not be old enough, right?
You
the
know.
Kobe factor. And you're right. It works this case.
It is.
When in Rome.
When in Rome. Fucking I never thought I'd be able to apply that in my lifetime.
When in Rome.
Yes, shit. You know. But the game got off. We started the game off on a fucking 3 and out, and I'm like, holy shit.
That's when I thought, I'm like, okay.
We punt the ball, we get the ball back, and then punch it right in. Bam. Then they come out, they punt, we get it back 14-0 after the first quarter. This game by then, you know. They only scored 10. We literally could have just took a knee the rest of the game on offense, and they wouldn't even have scored enough to win. But, you know, my man Dak was looking good. He spread the ball around. Big wit. He had a nice one-handed grab for the touchdown. Man, DeMarcus Lawrence out there with the sack fumble. Second in the league at 9.5. So I like the way we're going. We got Washington coming up this week. A rivalry game. It's going to be close.
Mm-hmm.
But I like us. Obviously, I like us. You know, I easily feel like, even though we are 3-3, I easily feel like the team.
It's a primetime game?
4-1.
This is a primetime game, right?
We are the game of the week on Fox.
So that's in the day. That's a day.
That's a day.
But it'll be on TV.
But it won't be on TV because the fucking Niners will probably be on TV. So,
You're right.
Which will be a bummer, but it's all right because I don't miss the Cowboy games anyways. I don't miss them. You know.
Yeah.
So,
you won't.
You gotta find.
I think you win that. I think you win that game too.
I think we'll pull it out.
I say a good one though. I said like a 27-24.
24-21 type game.
Yep.
You know, 20. But I ain't gonna lie. I've been saying these games. I predicted 28-18 against the Niners. We'll come out and put 40 up. And let me see the past few weeks here. We've put up 35, 40 the past 3 weeks. And then we put 28 up against the Cardinals the last time. So the past month, we've averaged 32 points a game down there. Fucking so maybe it's going to be like a 35-32, 35-31 type game. You know, Hopefully, it's going to be a fucking 35-10 or another 40-10 type
But
game.
even the 24, 27, 27, 23 kind of game. That's a good game.
I just want to see the defense continue to form and make plays.
Make tackles.
We getting turnovers. That's always been a big part of our weakness of our team, of our defense. You say is we haven't been able to generate turnovers the past few years. So being able to get somebody to start picking the ball, keep causing fumbles and recovering them. Like I said, we recovered 3 fumbles against the Niners, which is nice. When you win the turnover battle, most likely going to win the game.
Of course.
So.
And they're just not very good.
Washington?
No. Yeah, to me. Yeah, Washington. To me. They select us, but
they're a middle of the pack type team to me.
Right.
And the whole shellacking thing is, I believe, it was a beginning of the season type thing. Teams fluctuate the first few weeks of the season. Teams are up and down.
That's true.
So granted, we're 6 weeks into it now. But like I said, 6 weeks into it, Washington doesn't look very impressive. What I see from my team is we're looking on the up. Defense, we got a couple key guys come back on defense. Sean Lee came back, which is a big improvement to the D. We lost Dan Bailey, man. You see, we had our safety out there kicking for Dan Bailey. He actually made a couple extra points, doinked one off the upright. Boing.
I did see that.
Man, that's when you know. Shout out Jeff Heath. That's when the Cowboys safety. Said he was a kicker. He said he was the kicker for his high school team or whatever.
Yeah, he hadn't kicked the
that don't count. So this is the pros.
This
is the pros. The high school kicks don't count no more. They might have taught him some form, whatever.
Right. But he got it. It was.
But we signed Mike Nugent this week.
It didn't even matter. It didn't even matter really. By that point, by the time he had to come in,
yeah,
it didn't really matter.
No, it didn't.
It was fun. Over. It was fun to see.
It was over.
It was just fun to watch.
My homie Trail, he texted me talking about we was running the score up. I told him we had no choice. We couldn't settle for field goals. We didn't have a guy who could kick us a field goal, so we had to score touchdowns. That's another thing I want to get into. Also, another little stat I want to get into is out of our last 17 trips to the red zone, we scored 14 touchdowns, 3 field goals. So we've been scoring. We've been scoring in the red zone. We get down there, we score, and we got Dak Prescott. He opens the field up big time because he can
roll out. Yeah,
roll out.
You don't know what he's gonna do.
He got the accuracy on the fade.
Yep.
He can throw it up the middle. He can hand it off, keep it, run up the middle himself. And he's a big guy too. He's not a frail cat out there. But at the same time, I don't like my quarterback running all the time like that because the more hits you take, the more susceptible to injury you are. You ain't a running back. You're still a quarterback.
Right.
But I still like what he's doing. Very nice.
I just wish I wish they got Dez more involved in offense. But
yeah, but at the same time, I do too. It's just
I think he should be having one. I think he should be one of those guys who are getting 120,
believe
130
me, for the longest time.
You know what I mean?
For the longest time, I always said Dez needs to be the guy. Like he needs to get like 10 targets a game, and he needs to catch like 6, 7, 8 balls a game. Let him do his thing because he's too dominant with the ball in his hand. But they're just all the way back to even when he's been drafted, they use him sparingly between the 20s. When he gets in the red zone, it's all day. They look for him all day, and everybody knows it's coming to him.
Yep.
But they just don't force feed him the rock. That's not how they. And like I said, that's not how the team runs its offense. They're a run-based team now. So we got the Redskins coming up. We're gonna tune them up
and get back on.
Get back above 500. We're at 500 right now. We'll get back above 500. Felt good to get this Niner win out of the way. Get these bragging rights. Any Niner fans out there got anything to say? You know what it is. You don't want it.
Yeah, I thought I thought it was going to be a good game. I was one of those guys that were like, yeah, no, they've been playing good. The Niners going to keep it solid. I said it on the podcast. And nope. Dallas came out, Santa Clara. There was so many Cowboy fans in the stands. Yeah, you could hear it.
I know a bunch of people who went to the game.
You could hear it. Yeah, you could hear it. You could see it. And they rolled them. And next week, y'all got the Redskins, like we said, and we'll see what's going on. You got the game of the week.
Game of the week on Fox.
So let's talk about the game of the week for week 7, which truly was
the Raiders.
The Raiders and the Chiefs.
Oh, you know what? Before you get into it, out of all these times, they said the league wasn't pulling for y'all. They gave y'all 4 chances to get it done.
Hey, we're gonna get there.
y'all might. Hey,
we're gonna get there, Trev.
Last Thursday might have been a historic point in the Raiders' trajectory as to where they're not getting screwed by the officiating anymore.
Vegas needs to come pull it through because there's a lot of money in Vegas on the Raiders right now. So if people want to make some money, the league better fucking smarten up. We're going to Vegas anyways, damn it. So I mean, you better start making them fucking calls. But look, what a fucking win. And I had a feeling, and I said last week, I had a feeling we was gonna win. This was the game where the Raiders needed to show up for not only for the fans, like fuck us, fuck that, right? We get it. We bitch. The Raiders are a very bitchy franchise of the fan base. We are. We demand a lot because we're passionate about our team, right? So I mean, you can't fault us for that. We're passionate
That's
about
what everybody just uses. I'm passionate.
Nah, I mean it is. I'm not passionate to the point where I'm gonna go around.
Let's see how passionate you are today. I'm about to find out when you tell me how you guys are the greatest again.
Oh, I'm getting there. Let me build that up before I drop that bomb. Look, Derek Carr, they let him loose. I felt that's what they needed to do, and I've been complaining about it. Let him loose, man. You got to get Coop involved. You got to run plays that fit his style, flea flickers. Let him run. Let him use his speed. Let him catch the ball in open space, and that's what they did that night. Amari Cooper, 200 yards receiving. He could have had more. And he dropped 2 passes.
They look like the Raiders of last year
in that game.
Yeah.
But what's scary is though, still, I mean, and I'm not gonna
you said, they let it loose.
They let it loose, right? Derek Carr was going out. He was rolling out the pocket. I mean, they're throwing flea flickers. I mean, this shit was going down. You know what I mean? It felt good. It felt loose. It felt good. There was a couple big plays that we give up, and that still does feel like last season. We're still giving up big plays. I mean, Kareem Hunt is a beast, though, right? And Tyreek Hill is also himself a beast. So I can't say that we should have stopped those guys because nobody really stops those guys. Right. I mean, they're going to get
just
there.
Like in baseball, you got your guys who are going to hit 25, 30 bombs regardless.
Yep, they're going to get theirs. They're going to eat. And they did. But we were able to contain them when it mattered. The defense showed up. Navarro Bowman, it was his first game with the Raiders. He had the green dot. And he wasn't out there dominant. He gave up a touchdown on play. Kelsey, that was his man. He got burnt in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown. Kareem Hunt dipped on him one time, got loose, for a 10, 12-yard run. I mean, he didn't play the greatest, but him and the defense made plays when it mattered, especially in the fourth quarter on Alex Smith, making it a 1-score game, giving Derek Carr a chance to come back at the end of the game and win that game. During the game, there was obviously that little scrum with Marshawn Lynch coming on the field. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, so how you feel about that?
I guess. I mean, I don't know how to really feel about it, really. I think it was dumb, but I think it was as a fan speaking, right? I thought it was unnecessary for him to do that.
I'll tell you how I feel. I don't have a problem with him going out there and having his cousins back. But at the same time, when was the last time you've seen anybody on the field get jumped by a set of offensive linemen?
Right.
Do you think that did Marshawn think that his team was going to go out there and fuck up fucking Marcus Peters for the hit he put on Derek Carr.
Right, they were gonna rough him up.
They would have shoved him, maybe talked
Right.
some shit to him, spit in his
Got in
face
his
or
face,
something.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's it. He would have, nothing would
Not
have
hurt.
happened. He would have got hurt. Not like they would have gang up on him,
thought it
stomp him out.
I thought it was dumb.
You know,
I didn't like it. It cost us him for not only the rest of that game, but this next game against the Bills, who would have been it would have been really nice to have a running back like that in our back.
It'd be and you know it too.
He's got a good defense.
You know he would have liked to play the Bills too. The team he drafted by. You know, I can't doubt that he would have liked to have played the Bills in Buffalo.
And it cost us. It was just
Buffalo,
unnecessary.
Right?
And sports and all the radio around here, they've been. I mean, they already said,
especially when it's Marshawn Lynch, media eats it up. More,
you know what you got when you signed him, blah blah blah. Yeah, we know what we got when we signed him.
You know what you tell those people? Suck a dick.
That's what I've been thinking.
Suck on these balls, yeah, you motherfucker. You suck on balls, yeah, you faggot.
That's what I've been thinking. But it is what it is. He went out there. He was dumb. It cost us 2 games, basically. We could have used him, but we did it without him. Derek Carr did it without him. So
no question I have with you.
Yeah, DeAndre Washington came out. He ran a nice touchdown. A nice, strong touchdown. You know, it was undeniable. You're not denying me this tug. I'm getting that. He got his touchdown.
Went out there and yoked for it.
He did. I can't hate that. It was nice. He wasn't gonna be denied. And that, as a matter of fact, that touchdown put us up 21-20. As a matter of fact, to start was it the third quarter? Yeah. In the third quarter, we went up 21-20, and then they went off, man. McGill, after that, though, went up for an interception, went off of his hands. And
McGill?
Yeah, Keith McGill.
He's this new guy?
Yeah, no, he's been with us for a while. We drafted him. I think he was out of Utah, if I'm not mistaken. Keith McGill. Yeah, it was Utah. I want to say it was Utah. Yeah, Keith McGill. He's a safety for us. Well, that's what he plays for us. We've had him for a couple years now. But that's why he's a safety and not a wide receiver, because he can't catch the ball. The ball deflects off of his hands. Roberts, I think, catches it, and they go up 27-21. And I'm just thinking, okay, here we go. Here comes the fourth quarter, where they come out and score a field goal right away. It's 30-24 now. We also scored a field goal as well. They missed a penalty on Jared Cook in the end zone. Blatant, but it is what it is. We kicked the field goal. We took our points. We went 24-30 because they like I said, they kicked their field goal as well. And then in the fourth quarter down the stretch, Khalil Mack, Navarro Bowman, Bruce Irvin, they showed up. They limited them. They didn't score no points in the fourth quarter. Kept it a one-score game. And they gave Derek Carr a chance to win the game at the end. And that's where it's set up for the wacky finish. The wacky finish where we had.
Might be the craziest finish I've seen in my lifetime. Aside from the fucking tuck rule.
But let's start off here, though, because the first penalty on Michael Crabtree for the pass interference was complete bullshit. It was ticky-tack. That play is a normal play. That happens every Sunday. They give it to every – I mean, I don't think you can make that play right there. It's the end of the game. Almost the end of the game. Too? He caught the ball. It would have been a tug. It would have been over. It would have been over right there. But they didn't. They give us the pass interference. We go back. They next play, they get the holding call on Cook. And I will add that Cook should have caught that ball the first time in the end zone.
Yeah.
He should have caught the ball. The ball went up. It went right off of his hands back into the end zone. No excuse. The game could have been over right there. But we got lucky. Not even lucky, because it was a holding call. They held him all the way to the end zone and let them go at the last second. They were penalties. Same thing with Cordell Patterson. He was holding him the whole way right into the back of the end zone the whole time. He got the ball out of the end zone, but he was still getting hit. It was a blatant fucking flag. And then that was the fucking third play with no time fucking left. And Crabtree runs an out. Derek Carr rolls left. Goes across his body. Touchdown Raiders. Khalil Chanel kicks a walk-off field goal. Raiders win 31-30.
31-30.
Saved the season so far.
Gotta win.
Saved us so far. The shit's not over. It's
now
not a season saver.
Again.
It's not a season saver. We got to go to the Bills. We got to travel with no Marshawn.
Well, technically it is season saver because if you would have lost, season would have been over. So each week it's technically going to be a season saver. Yeah, because y'all got to win. Y'all got to take it week to week from here out.
Every week's going to be a season saver.
You look at the standings in it.
Yeah, and then not only that, but the Broncos lost. The Chargers did us a favor. You know what I mean? It's fine. I think the Raiders are.
Holy schmoly! Y'all in last place in y'all division right now.
Yeah, because we lost to the chart. We lost to everybody but the fucking Chiefs. We got 2 division losses.
Yeah. Funny. The Chiefs are in first place in y'all division.
Not really that funny. But next week the Chargers play the Patriots, and I doubt that they're gonna beat the Patriots. And the Broncos play the Chiefs, so somebody's going to take one of each other out. It's going to be perfect. The Raiders need to win this game, move right on into second place. All right? Move right on into second place because we'd be 4 and 4.
You know what's pathetic? Is Jacksonville is tied for first place at 4-3. And they have a negative 15-point differential.
See, they'd be 3 and 4, and we'd be 4 and 4. What?
Jacksonville has a negative 15-point differential, and they're still at 4-3. Means when they lose, they get scraped. When they win, they're barely winning. That's not good. It's not a recipe for success.
Hey, in the NFL this season, that's really what it looks like.
The Miami Dolphins. They're at 4-2, and they're at negative 20-point differential.
Speaking of them.
Oh, yeah, let's go. How about them points? I need some more points tonight, Baltimore.
I ain't got nobody on Baltimore. Thank God for that. Or the Dolphins. Might need to pick up a Dolphin. But you're right. Every week is going to be going back to the Raiders. Every week's going to be a season saver. I predict for sure. I'm looking at week 8 right now. So you got the Chargers and the Patriots. The Patriots are going to take out the Chargers. Easy. The Chiefs are going to bounce back against the Broncos.
Are you looking at this week's schedule?
Yeah, I'm looking at this week's game. And then the Raiders beat the Bills early morning. I'm glad we get it early in the morning. Get it out the way. Get that win out the way. Go to Buffalo and, scrape them. Buffalo's playing good and all, but
I'll just be amazed at the way you come out here and do, oh yeah, we'll come out here and scrape these guys. Blah, blah, blah.
That's how you got to look at it, right? I mean, shit.
Bro, you guys just barely beat the Chiefs. Lord willing to the football gods. You know what I mean? You can't just be coming out here talking about you guys are back on top of the mountain.
I didn't say that.
The Bill, you guys scrape the Bills in Buffalo?
That. Yeah, I said scrape the Bills in Buffalo.
Who scraped? Let me look at the Bills this year. I'm gonna look at the Bills. They beat the Jets, lost to the Panthers, beat the Jets 21-12, lost to the Panthers 9-3, beat the Broncos 26-16, beat the Falcons 23-17, lost to the Bengals 20-16, beat the Buccaneers 30-27. So the most points they've given up this year is 27. After that, they've averaged.
What's the most they scored?
15 points. The most they've scored, 30. So the most y'all scored, 31?
No, 45.
Oh, against the Jets.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep. Yeah, go to Buffalo and scrape them, Trev. What the fuck? That's what we're going to do.
All right, now let me look at the points you guys have given up.
Oh, man. 16, 17. What with the rest
16, 20. Wait a minute. 16, 20, 27, 16, 30, 17, 30.
All right.
Well, I don't mean come out here acting like you guys have to come out here and whoop on these fools, man.
What do you want me to be like? Oh, we'll see.
Not saying we'll see.
Man, we went out and beat our rivals.
You guys can't. You don't get to just win and then you come out here and start scraping everybody.
The Raiders went out on Thursday and we beat our rivals in Oakland. God willing,
you guys lost to the Chargers,
whatever it is.
Lost to the Ravens.
You're right.
Lost to the Broncos.
But we haven't
lost to the Redskins.
But we haven't lost to the Bills. So until that happens, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna tell you that the Raiders are traveling to Buffalo. We're gonna beat them at 10 o'clock in the morning, my time. It's gonna be a sight to see.
Look at these stats here.
Fuck the stats. I'm going off pure instinct here. All right. If it's a season saver every week, then the Raiders are playing with their backs against the wall every week. Maybe that's the type of games that the Raiders need this season. Because obviously, easy games that you should win is too much for them. But games that they have no business winning so far, compared to what the other teams have been doing, that we've played so far, I don't see why we can't go to Buffalo and whoop on Buffalo. Whatever you call it. Maybe we win by 3. Whatever. Maybe we win by 1. But to me, we went to Buffalo and we whooped them.
Buffalo gives up an average of 16.8 points a game.
All right.
The Raiders give up 22.3 points a game. That's a touchdown.
All right, so the Raiders win by a touchdown tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow. Excuse me, Sunday.
That would be more likely if you come out here and say Raiders win by a touchdown. Now Raiders come out here and blow these fools out.
Let's ask
a little more respect to
on the travel.
See, me coming out saying that we're gonna blow out the Niners, they haven't won a game. That's respectable. Yeah, we'll come out and smoke somebody. The Bills, who are better than you guys by record, and their defense is being pretty solid defense.
You might be right, but I might be right too.
We're giving up 23.7 points a game. Sheesh. Clean that up, boys. Come on, Rob Marinelli. Tune that defense up, man. Get that shit rolling.
But that's what it is, man. I'm calling it right now. Fuck it. Yeah. We're going in there. We're gonna win by a touchdown. Then I'll call it. We'll win by a touchdown, but we'll win.
I like that.
And I have to. Like I said, I have to look ahead. I have to see who my guys are playing. My rivals are playing. It's nice that the Broncos and the Chiefs are gonna, beat on each other. That's fine. Whoever wins, I would prefer the Chiefs win at this point. You know what I mean? Because we just got to make up a couple games and we've already beat them.
Yeah, but you'd rather have the Chiefs lose. That way it brings you closer to them.
That's true.
And you guys keep winning and they lose. You guys keep winning. They lose 2 games. You tied for first. You already beat them once. You got tiebreaker.
That's when
you want them to lose. You don't want them to win.
You're right.
You don't want to risk settling for wild card. Because what happens if you guys finish at
9-7,
9-7 or 10-6? But there's 2 other teams at 11-5 or 12-4 team.
Right.
There's 13-3 and 12-4 team. You know what I mean?
Right. Touche.
You want the division. You want that home field for the first game.
In the town.
Yeah.
Now we're looking big picture here. You're right. I'll take it.
Just last week, you're talking about getting better. You want to win the division. Last year, you guys was a wild card, right?
Yep.
Just last year, wild card. You don't want to go somewhere. Oakland needs the
West.
They need a playoff in Oakland. If you guys win or lose, that's another story.
Right, it starts on Sunday against the Bills, and we got it. However it happens, they're gonna win. They're underdogs, really. I think they're 2.5-point underdogs. Let me look at the parlay. But it's gonna be a good game, man, and we'll see. But moving on.
Oh, there we go. I like that. Is that Macklin?
Tell me that's not.
That is Macklin, huh?
Yeah,
that is Macklin.
I'm done with this motherfucker, man. Remember?
You just said he wasn't playing.
I wasn't risking it. If I got Smith-Schuster. Man, fuck, man.
5 points. Let's go. I need those 5 points, Baltimore. I need those 5 points.
Unbelievable.
Woo. Look, they had 12 men on the field.
This is going to be a live breakdown right now because I'm pissed.
Look at this, Macklin. Nice catch. Nice catch, son. Look at that. Look at that. What a throw. Flacco.
That's just bench
Flacco.
points. That's just bench points. You watched the World Series last night?
You don't know what? I watched it till the 5th inning. And Verlander was throwing a no-hitter, and then I don't remember what I got to do. What did I do? I don't remember what I got to do, but whatever I got back from doing. To the grocery store. But anyways, when I got back, I just forgot to tune back onto the game, And next thing I know, I look, Astros have won, which is very nice. I like a lot. Series tied 1-1. I'm feeling it easily could be 2-1 Astros.
Well, I watched most of the game. A little bit. I missed a little bit driving.
Astros bats finally woke up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I watched a little bit at my job, and then when I got off, obviously I'll go my other job.
And I know LA fans gotta be tripping because they vaunted bullpen. Even I thought they had the best bullpen. It got raked last night.
It did. But
Houston, they started getting that spark because they had the most stick in the league.
They were hitting. Everybody was hitting jacks left and right.
LA is right behind them with just as much stick.
But man, it was a great game. But I think I told you earlier, I think they set it up right. I think Hill going early in LA was a good move. Having Darvish going in Houston, where they haven't lost. I know you said they haven't lost in Houston, but
wait, I hear you. They got Darvish going, but they going back home.
They just need one,
and they got the win. You know what I mean? You always want to get one. And granted, I'll get on that. Granted, say LA. You gonna roll some of that? Someone's already broke down.
Yep.
And granted, say LA comes back, wins this game, game 3. Whatever story again, they're up 2-1. But I just feel like Houston going back home, their bats are alive. Is just anything except Kershaw is liability. How I feel with Dodgers. You got Kershaw. It ain't no more shirt. It ain't no more of a shirt thing than Kershaw. But everything else behind that, even Darvish, like he'll get raked. He had a little bad stretch there, but he was getting raked. He can get raked. If there's a team that can rake him, it's the Astros. They got stick all up and down the lineup. So
I don't know. I just think the Dodgers got a better team. They're a better team, so I think they lost, but
a better team or just a better. They might have a better pitching staff, but I think the Astros have a better team.
That's hard, man. The Dodgers got a lot of young, good players, and they showed up last night. They showed up like it was a great World Series game. It was a great World Series game. No,
you don't know who has the highest fucking payroll in the league? The fucking Dodgers. And we talked about this not too long ago. You talk about all this farm shit. These fools have the highest payroll by like $40 or $50 million.
But a lot of those, a couple of those players aren't even on the team anymore.
They're paying them.
To get there. Adrian Gonzalez getting paid a lot. Jamal Crawford not Jamal Crawford. What's his Crawford? He used to play for the Devil Rays.
Crawford. Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's still on the books too. They're playing all these guys all this money and they're not doing nothing. Look, it was a great game. If you watched it in full, it was a great game. It was.
Yeah.
It was home runs left and right. They stayed in it. It went extra innings. I mean, it was everything you want a World Series game to be. It was dumbass exciting, and the Dodgers took an L. But I guess they did let one get away because they took the lead. They touched Verlander. They had it. You know what I mean? As soon as they touched Verlander, they had it. It was time to go. But they touched that bullpen also. Houston touched that bullpen, and they ran out of pitchers almost. They had to start relying on, guys that are usually starters. Brandon McCarthy out there. He used to play for the A's.
Yeah.
But they got stretched thin. They got stretched real thin. But now they go to Houston, tomorrow?
Houston tomorrow.
For 3 games, right?
Mm-hmm. 3 games in Houston. Which
I have to imagine the Dodgers aren't
Houston,
getting swept.
Well, they wouldn't be getting swept because they won game 1. But Houston, Houston's gotta be feeling.
I mean, it's swept in Houston. That's what I mean.
Yeah, Houston's gotta be feeling it because they see the green light now. They're like, we got one in LA. We come back and win these 3 here, like we've been doing.
I don't see.
Would it be? Man, I'd damn near fly to fucking Houston and watch that World Series parade just because they beat the Dodgers.
I don't see the Dodgers getting swept in Houston 3 games in a row.
Well, they won't because if it comes down to game 4, Kershaw will pitch game 4 for sure, or game 5. Even though because, like I said,
and they'll save them game 7.
Because if they're down 3-1, that means their backs against the wall, and Houston's in position to win the last game. In Houston, Kershaw's coming on the mound, even in a short rest, he's coming out there pitching because.
He has to.
It's a go for broke.
And because he's the best.
You know what's going to
happen. Right now, he's the best pitcher on between the 2 teams.
Rizaked. Take him to the fence.
He had a good game the other night.
Let's go, Houston.
He gave up that jack, but it was a good game.
Let's go, Astros. Fuck the Dodgers.
We're going to see. I called it. So I still got to rock with the Dodgers to win the World Series. I called it a long time ago.
It's cool seeing these reports about the Giants being front runners for not just front runners, but that the Giants are one of his preferred destinations.
Oh,
they're top on his list. There's no trade clause.
Who are you gonna give up?
I don't know.
Bumgarner?
I don't care. No, first of all, they're not giving up Bumgarner. They're not gonna give up Bumgarner or Posey. They get anything else they can have, but they won't give. Giants don't give up Bumgarner or Posey. They'll give up their top draft pick that they're gonna grab this year, and they'll give up whoever
if I was the Marlins, I would want Bumgarner, or there's no deal.
Yeah, but you got the Giants gonna be like, all right, peace. We're not giving you 3 rings for a nigga who just hits home runs. Psych. Who you think we are? Who do you think you are? First of all, you guys are losers.
That's a good point. What else do you got to give them? You think it's realistic? How about that? You think it's realistic he goes to the Giants?
I don't know. It depends on what the Giants give. They're obviously going to have to give up a lot to get him because, first of all, he has that massive contract.
You can afford that, though.
Yeah, they can afford that. That's I think he's got like 10 years left on it or something like that.
Yeah, you can.
So, I don't know. I don't know what they give up. They'd probably have to give up.
You got anybody in the farm system?
Not really. That's what I'm saying. We don't have a lot. We have money. We got a couple Gold Glovers in our infield.
Brandon Crawford going.
Crawford. Panic is a Gold Glover too.
Maybe you'll have to give up Panic and Belt.
Crawford and Panic give up. That would hurt because it's really not. It's maybe a couple of the guys out there who are better than Crawford and Panic. Maybe
at their position.
You know what I mean? And
they had a shitty year last year, though.
I mean, he just hit 59 home runs. And he does it consistently. He's consistently putting bombs up there,
Yeah, there's no way he goes into San Francisco and just stops.
No, it wouldn't happen like that. It'd be a big bat. It would help Posey out a lot because Posey would finally have some protection behind him again. Because, Posey hit 320 this year. And, so can you imagine if he's got a stand behind him, Posey's going to hit 340, 360, damn near 350. No doubt. He's won a batting title before.
That'd be nice, but like you said, you have to give up something. You have to give up maybe your infield, maybe even.
It's going to be the infield. The draft pick, as I said, they got the number 1 pick in the MLB draft, which it returns.
But it's worth something.
It's worth something because you get another Stanton. You get a Mike Trout possibly or a Harper or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's value. Like the Giants, Posey was a number 6 pick overall. So there's value there.
Yeah.
It might not be. It's not immediate. Baseball's not immediate, but you get something out of it if you do it right. You know, it's just
It would have to come with a couple players too, a couple.
it
names.
definitely would be a couple players.
Yeah.
You know, and my guess, if it's something off top, it would have to be, you know, Crawford and Panic probably, and draft pick. You know, but then let's see the Marlins. You know, they got D. Gordon over there who plays shortstop or second base. You know, so they don't
really need that position.
Yeah, I think he plays second base.
Then you can get Crawford. You can get a guy like Crawford, solidify your little infield right there. I mean, the stand don't come around too often, but still.
We don't have too much, you know. There's no pitching. Somebody can pick up Cueto if they want to, you know.
He's gonna opt in. He's opting in.
No, he's opting. Yeah, he is opting in for sure.
He's getting that money.
Somebody, he's not untradeable. He's not weak still.
Does he have he don't have a no clause?
He might. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. But he's not untradeable. He's still good.
It'd have to be.
You know, he just he had a rough year last year. His dad died last year. Deal with that. That's rough.
Yeah.
But they got some pieces. They just would. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know how it would go. I have no idea. That's a lot of money you got to move to make room for them. You know, there's no cap in baseball. That's still a lot of. That's a lot of money you got to move, and that's a valuable. You're talking about arguably the best hitter in the game.
But imagine that in San Francisco.
Oh, like I said, Stanton and Posey together, that's dynamic in the middle. You start building around that. You can get some things going.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah.
We went from dismal to
we went from one running game to 4 or 5 runs a game.
Yeah, with a good pitching staff, possibly still.
Yeah, possibly. That's yet to be seen, but we'll see. We'll see. Wait for this World Series to be over. I hope they get Stanton. I don't want them to pick up JD Martinez from the.
I've heard that's gonna happen for so long now. That's something that's I've been hearing for like a whole year.
I'd rather Stanton's proven to hit bombs. He's proven. JD Martinez, I have no doubt, is probably gonna have a great career. But JD Martinez don't hit bombs like Stanton hits bombs, and we need somebody who hit bombs everywhere at any point in time.
You put
like Stanton.
Where do you put JD? You gonna have Stan playing left field?
I don't know where he's going to play.
He just don't left field, center.
Right field. He's not playing center. He played left or right.
Yeah, you put him in right and get JD to play left.
They can't afford both. They won't be able to get both because JD's going to demand max money. He's going to demand Stan type money damn near. Top dollar. They're not going to be able to give Stan, Posey, and JD Martinez, and Bug Gardner, and Cueto. And they just cashed out for fucking Brandon Crawford last year too.
Well, some of them are off the books. So you're gonna trade a lot.
Matt Cain is coming off the books. That's
another one.
20-something million coming off the books for us. So
we'll see, man.
We'll see.
We got a long summer. That's not
long
even
winter.
It. Long winter. Spring training hasn't even been talked about yet.
Yep.
When you got the Warriors going? When the Warriors play?
Play tomorrow.
What do you guys play?
Play the Raptors tomorrow.
Raptors.
Sean Livingston's out. Got a funeral.
Oh.
But the Warriors start to find their groove.
Teams are showing up to play the Warriors.
The teams are going to show up and show out.
Right.
Play the Warriors, no doubt. That rhymes. But
you gotta expect that because everybody said that everybody there's so much hype around them.
Yeah, there is. They lost to the Rockets on opening night. Squandered that. Bogus shit. It's whatever.
There's so many games, bro.
They'll be fine. No doubt. They'll be fucking 67-15 again this year. Nick Young is out there balling. I know you see him balling. Yeah. Never really played too much defense yet, but he's out there putting the ball in the bucket.
He won't do that. There will be no defense.
Caspi hasn't been around yet.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't even come in. He's a sharpshooter, too.
There haven't been too many McGee sightings this year. Not too many McGee highlights. You know, but Steph is balling right now. Damn, they're scoring 30 points a game. Fucking Clay's out here sharp shooting right now, killing it.
Yeah, Clay around.
KD doing his thing. You know who is looking real nice is the rookie Jordan Bell.
What did he score last night?
Who?
Oh, he is.
Clay?
Yeah.
Clay scored 22 last night.
22. That's why the $1,000 each. Yeah.
For the fire relief.
For the fire relief.
Yep.
Shout out to Clay for that's dope.
Yeah, but you know I'm liking the way the rookie Jordan Bell is looking. Yeah, looking nice. He had a little arrogant block 3-pointer and dunk off the backboard pass. Fucks with it, Rook. Keep doing your thing. You know, you fuck with the Warriors. We villains. Welcome to the villains. They're not the good guys anymore. The Warriors are villains now. Embrace it. Bad guys.
They're not
really bad guys. They're good guys, but you know.
I was not mad at all when I was.
He's out there doing his thing.
They said Steve Kerr. He apologized.
Oh, yeah, he apologized. So, you know, Sneaker's a nice guy. You know, try to keep it classy. You know, Draymond was out there, said he loved it. Great play. You know, I thought it was a great play too. You know what I mean? It's like 3.5 minutes left in the game.
What was he supposed to do?
What do? Hand the ball back off to you?
Right. Yeah.
Just
stop.
Casual dunk.
Right.
Fuck that. I'm a rookie. Right. I'm playing for the best team in the league, and I gotta show what I can do. I gotta prove that I can be on this court,
and I can do this,
and I can do it.
I'm about to. You can.
How long you been waiting? You've been waiting your whole career to do that. I just did it in my fucking second game of the year.
Lakers beat the Wizards yesterday.
Lakers did beat the Wizards yesterday.
Came back.
Ball and wall to the wall.
Ball to the wall. Y'all play them. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we play the Raptors.
You know, John Wall or whoever said it, they thought John Wall was the best point guard in the league.
That's fine.
I'm gonna say John Wall won't even make the All-Star game in the East.
You know what?
Respect to him, he's a baller. John Wall's a baller, but
there's only 4 games. There's only been 4 games played. But I'm looking at Lonzo Ball's numbers. He's averaging 11. I get that, but 9 rebounds and 8 assists. 9 rebounds and 9 assists a game. That's. I like to see that.
It's a nice start to the season for the kid.
Yeah, I like to see that.
Not too shabby.
After his first game where he was locked down, but it was already shitting on him. But it was a good game. They came from behind and won. It was nice.
Yeah, well,
nice to see. I've been watching. I haven't watched a fun Laker game like that in a while.
Lakers are 2-2. Currently, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna be about that all year.
They got a negative 4.5 point differential, even though they're still at 2-2.
They said the line is.
Spurs are 4-0, no doubt. The Clippers are 3-0. We'll tune the Clippers up when it comes time. We'll put the Clippers in their place. They know who the daddy is. When it comes time to play the Clippers, we'll put them right back into reality.
They got you guys favored tomorrow by 10.5.
No doubt.
You cover that?
No doubt.
I
don't know. We kind of gave it up against the Raptors the other night. We let the Raptors come back and take the lead on us, and we got casual. And then we turned it up at the end of the game. Steph and KD, big time 3-pointers. KD pulled up a 3-pointer just like in the finals. Had the ball, came running down court right at the fucking left corner right there. The left wing, whatever. Just ran down, pulled up, busted 3. Just like the finals. Like if you just imagine the finals, just imagine the same place if it wasn't LeBron James. And then Steph Curry, Kevin Durant came up with this play or whatever, thought he was going to do something, and he throws this wild pass to Steph Curry, and Steph Curry just grabs it and throws it up. Nothing but net. Splash style.
That's that Steph Curry shit.
Oh, yeah. That shit was magic. Bruh. Listen, everybody can hate, but you watch the Warriors, dude, it is like watching a magic show every night. You watching David Blaine and David Copperfield all at once on the same stage, just out here creating magic. You're like, God.
A lot of people.
I ain't never seen nothing like this before.
A lot of people don't like what the NBA is right now.
They don't like it.
That it's a lot.
So dope.
Right. That it's a
they
lot. They
realize how much of a threat the Warriors are.
That it's a lot of just jump shooting, and they don't really.
They always said nobody could ever win a title just shooting the ball. Warriors did that
twice.
Let's do it again.
I agree.
Fuck Barkley. He ain't got no rings. Steph and Clay got 2. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do it again.
You know what? I'm kind of.
They shoot the ball.
I'm glad
at a high rate.
I'm actually glad that the NBA is back. I wish it was a little later in the year, but like maybe a month or 2 later. But
the NBA is technically not supposed to start till like the last day of October, first day.
I need something when it starts raining. I don't know when it's gonna start raining. It's like 80 degrees out here today.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's the middle of October. Yeah,
it's the end of October.
It's the end of October.
26, and it's fucking 80-some degrees here.
It's ridiculous, man.
Fuck is going on?
But
NBA Warriors looking good. I ain't sweating them.
I was gonna say we got some games tomorrow. I think you know what, I'm looking at this line, and that's what I was looking at these lines. I might have to go put some money on something. The Knicks ain't won a game yet.
Not yet.
What the fuck? Look at the Spurs 4-0. That's what they do.
Bulls ain't won a game yet neither. Spurs are 4-0. I know that's gonna be competition. I've been telling everybody. Everybody said who's closest to the Warriors? Still the Spurs.
All day.
Fuck
Saturday. What we got Saturday?
Fuck the Thunder. Fuck the Timberwolves. All these new teams, they ain't got nothing on us. The new shit, they don't want it. Ain't nothing new around here. We still ripping that.
We got some basketball going, man. Cause I ain't doing nothing this weekend, man. I'm going to the concert tomorrow.
Working Saturday?
Nope.
Let's watch some basketball then.
Yep. We gotta do that.
Warriors play Friday though, so
I think we still got the pass still. We got the pass for a couple more days.
I'm not sure.
We should go check because there's some games on right now. Anything else you want to cover today?
No, that's all I got right now.
That's all the banter we got today, I think.
That's it.
It's hot like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's good. I forgot to turn the fan back on.
Yeah, we need like a, I don't know, frosted lemonade of
It was a hot one in here today.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I hope it's not hot the next time we come in. I hope it's a lot more cooler.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So we'll see you guys next time, and thanks for tuning in. I didn't see anything on Twitter, so we'll get to that next time.
Nothing on the tube.
Yeah, I didn't.
Blank today.
Got a lot of retweets from the Mega Thread on Twitter. Shout out to them.
Righteous.
But other than that, man.
Right on. Week 7's down.
Week 7, yeah. Oh, thank heaven.
Oh, thank heaven. It's week 7. Let's come back next week.
Yeah, and
make week 8 great.
Be right about the
grade 8.
The grade 8. Be right about the Bills. Let's get it.
All righty.